Have you ever stopped to consider why the world around us behaves the way it does? What if I told you it's all about chemistry? Yes, you heard it right. Chemistry, the science that explores matter and the changes it undergoes, is the unsung hero behind the scenes of our everyday life. Imagine an invisible universe, a chemical universe where atoms and molecules dance and combine in countless ways to create everything we can see, touch, taste, smell, and hear. This is the world of chemistry. It's a world that's active and vibrant, full of movement and transformation. The magic begins with elements, the fundamental substances that constitute all matter. From the oxygen we breathe to the carbon in our bodies, from the silicon in the sand to the gold in your jewelry, elements are the building blocks of our world. There are currently 118 known elements, each with its unique properties and behaviors. But here's the catch. Elements rarely exist in isolation. They come together to form compounds, creating a vast array of substances with different properties. Take water, for instance. It's a compound made of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. This simple combination gives us the life-sustaining liquid that covers most of our planet. Now, how do these elements and compounds interact? They do so through chemical reactions. A chemical reaction is a process that leads to the transformation of one set of chemical substances to another. It's like a dance where partners are constantly changing. Every time you light a match, digest food, or even breathe, you're experiencing chemical reactions. The colors of the sunset, the growth of a plant, the rust on an old bicycle, all are the results of chemical reactions. Chemistry, therefore, is everywhere. It's in the air we breathe, the food we eat, the clothes we wear, and even in our emotions. Yes, even our feelings are chemical reactions happening in our brain. So when you think about it, we're all just intricate chemical reactions happening in real time. Remember when we mentioned elements earlier? Let's dive deeper into what they are and how they build the world around us. Picture a bustling city. Now imagine that each building represents an element. Some are tall skyscrapers, others are cozy cottages, but they all have their unique place and purpose. Just like the buildings in a city, there are about 118 elements that make up everything in the universe. Akin to an architect's blueprint, we have a tool that organizes these elements, the periodic table. This table is not just a display of elements, but a testament to their relationships and characteristics. Now let's talk about what's inside these buildings, or in our case, elements. Think of an atom as a mini solar system. At the center, we have the nucleus, composed of protons and neutrons, while electrons orbit around it, much like planets around the sun. The number of protons determines the identity of an element. For instance, if an atom has 1 proton, it's hydrogen. If it has 2, it's helium. But life isn't just about standing alone, is it? Elements come together to form compounds. Picture a bustling city on a festival day. People come together to celebrate, forming groups or compounds. Similarly, atoms of different elements bond together to form compounds. Water, for instance, is a compound formed when 2 hydrogen atoms bond with 1 oxygen atom. The fun part, though, is that compounds aren't fixed. They can change based on the conditions around them, just like our moods can change based on our surroundings. Heat water, and it becomes steam. Cool it, and it turns into ice. The same elements, but different compounds. By now, you should understand that everything around us, from the air we breathe to the water we drink, is made up of these elements and compounds. But what brings these elements and compounds to life? It's the magic of chemical reactions. Imagine you're at a dance party. The elements are the people, the dance floor is the universe, and the dance moves? They're the chemical reactions. In essence, a chemical reaction is a process in which one or more substances, known as reactants, are converted into one or more different substances, called products. Just like a dance, energy is involved in chemical reactions. Some reactions require energy to start, like the push to start a swing. These are called endothermic reactions. On the other hand, some reactions release energy, like a ball rolling down a hill. These are exothermic reactions. The energy changes in reactions are what make things happen around us, from the warmth of a fire to the coolness of an ice pack. Now, not all dances are at the same tempo. Similarly, chemical reactions don't all happen at the same rate. Some reactions are swift, like the striking of a match, while others are slow, like the rusting of iron. These rates are influenced by factors like temperature, concentration, and the presence of catalysts, which are substances that speed up reactions without being consumed themselves. Chemical reactions are the driving force of life. They're happening all around us, all the time. When you light a candle, cook an egg, or even breathe, you're witnessing or being part of a chemical reaction. The food you eat is broken down into nutrients through chemical reactions. The oxygen you breathe reacts with the glucose in your body to produce energy. Even the very act of thinking is a result of chemical reactions in your brain. So, chemical reactions aren't just scientific concepts confined to the laboratory. They're part of the rhythm of life, the dance of the universe. So next time you're cooking or even just breathing, remember, it's all chemistry.